guys, it's Macy here, the Bright Side Girl. Welcome back to the Bright Side. Today we are doing my YA Swap and Trade haul. So I'm going to apologize in advance. I've already done a video like this and it went quite well. These are all books that I have traded, books that I already own for. So maybe something that I kind of wanted to read, but maybe not as much as other things. I wanted to wait until I had a decent pile to show you guys, but then unfortunately I lost track of like who sent me what for what I traded them, so I can only remember a couple of the books that I traded in exchange for these books, which kind of ruins part of the fun of this video. So I apologize for that. For the next one, I'm going to be writing them down like as I trade and as they come in, but that's going to be why it's a little bit different than the last one. So if you guys don't know, I am part of a YA swap and trade group on Facebook. There are several of these on Facebook if you look. They're usually international as well, and we just trade books or sell books or whatever, and they're all young adult to like middle grade books, and it's so much fun. Since discovering this group, my book hoarding has gone completely out of control, and I have like, I don't know, 15 plus books to share with you today. So first up, I'm going to share the books that I do not remember what I traded for them for, but I'm excited about. So I got copies of Eve and ACOTAR, so I'm really pumped about both of these. I can't remember what Eve is exactly about, but I'm pretty sure it's like apocalyptic or dystopian, something like that. This of course is a Beauty and the Beast retelling slash fae story. I don't prefer paperbacks, but for trading purposes they're great because I can just sell them again or trade them again or whatever when I'm done reading them. Then I traded something for The Crowns Game by Evelyn Skye and Walk on Earth, a Stranger by Rae Carson. This one is ironic. I think I kind of mentioned it in my last video because I traded The Crown's Fate for something else in the last one, particularly because I didn't have this one yet. So now I have this guy. Walk on Earth, a Stranger is a gold dust type historical fiction, but with magic thrown in there. The lead character in this can sense gold in the ground, and that makes her like a hot commodity, so there's like danger and risk and history and all kinds of glorious things in here. I have the second book and I'm really pumped to read it because they have some of the most beautiful covers. And this one is kind of, I've heard it mentioned like somewhat similar to Night Circus because it's about dueling magicians. I think, I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure in a like magical kingdom fantasy goodness. Then again, I traded something kind of iffy for Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake. I'm so pumped to have this for fall and October and spooky reads. This one is a kind of like supernatural, I think. It's about a young man and his mom that ghost hunt and like capture ghosts for people. Anna is a ghost that lives in a house and she tends to kill everyone that comes in, and I think there's some like paranormal romance. I'm really pumped. I love Kendare Blake's Three Dark Crown series, so I've been wanting to dive into this one, especially for this time of year. And I traded something of mine for The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig. This is one I wanted to get to this summer but didn't get around to it. It's about like a time traveling pirate ship, something like that. Sounds pretty cool. I think there might be some mermaids in here. I'm not sure. This one's like not necessarily the best copy, but it's pretty aesthetically and it has a cool cover, and I've been wanting to read it for a while. Then a couple of books that I do know. So I had a copy of Eclipse with like a Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer with a like Breaking Dawn poster and I think like a CD or something in it. So I traded that for a brand new copy of Crest by Marissa Meyer. So this completes my quartet portion of the Lunar Chronicles. Now I just need Fairest and Stars Above, which I'm so excited about because this is one of my all-time new favorite series. And the girl that was mailing it took a while to mail it, and she felt really bad that it was taking so long. So she also gave me an art copy of A Mermaid by Christina Henry. Yay! She saw that I loved mermaid books. I did not realize that this came out in 2018, or I would have gotten to it in 2018. But this one is a retelling of The Little Mermaid, so I am beyond pumped to have this. And I have a wonderful Instagram friend named The Library Mermaid. I will try and link to her Instagram down below. We've just been chatting and sharing our love for YA books, and so I messaged her and was like, hey, I've been trading with other people. Do you want to do some trades? So I traded her a paperback copy of Defy and Ignite by Sarah B. Lawson because I already have a hardcover copy of Defy, and I didn't really need Ignite in the paperback form, and she sent me a paperback copy of The Iron King by Julie Kagawa and Pegasus by Robin McKinley. I don't know much about either of these books. I know that Julie Kagawa writes Talon, which looks really good about like dragons. Pegasus, like this is literally about a Pegasus, and I've never had a book about that, so that seemed cool. So she sent me these for the Tara B. Larson books. Then again, I traded 3 paperbacks, cannot remember what they were, with a local friend that I met through that YA swap-in group for a paperback copy of Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, and this copy is so cool and so pretty. These are the new covers. I have Shadow and Bone now in hardcover, and The Language of Thorns and Crooked Kingdom, so I almost have a complete set, and I'm going to read these before the end of the year so I can get all Grisha'd up, and I'm so pumped. And then she also gave me Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. This is about like Bruja, witches, and like Dia de los Muertos, and like all kinds of rich heritage in that. It's a very different type of fantasy. Zoraida Cordova writes the Vicious Deep, which is a mermaid series that I really want to get to, and it's just been really popular, so she traded me these. Then from that YA swap-in group, I have one girl in particular that I, just chatting with, told her how easily it is for me to find a lot of books, so she gave me lists of things that she wants. Then she purchases them from me, or trades me or whatever, so I've been mailing her boxes and boxes of books, and she kindly sent me Journey to the Fringe by Kelly Swardoff Nielsen. This one just looked kind of cool. And then she sent me Stolen: Heart of Dread by Melissa De La Cruz and Michael Johnston. This is the second book in the Heart of Dread series. First one was Frozen. I listened to an audiobook and I really enjoyed it, even though it's kind of silly and ridiculous type of fantasy, kind of like suspend your belief kind of a thing, but it's very cool and the covers are awesome, so I was pumped to have these. And lastly, I have a wonderful friend on Instagram called The Book Yogi, and I love her posts, and she is just so much fun. She does lots of yoga and she talks about books, and she had extra copies of books and just loves the Instagram Bookstagram community, and like just put out there, does anybody want my extra copies? I love this group so much, I'm just gonna give them out. So I am gonna be sending her a care package because she wouldn't let me send her, or didn't pick out any of the books that I have to trade. She just mailed these beautiful books to me. So I'm gonna be sending her something here really soon with like some homemade bookmarks and things like that. But I just love making friends on Instagram. It's so much fun. And so she sent me Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. So pumped. And Jemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, the Illuminae Files. I don't have Illuminae yet, but again, these are like top priority books for me. They're beautiful, they're new. She is so sweet and unbelievably kind, so yeah. Guys, be sure and make friends on Instagram and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, because this has been one of the funnest parts about being like a bookstagram or book YouTuber person, is also not just getting the books, but like making friends and chatting about YA and all those kinds of fun things. And I love chatting with you guys in the comments below as well. It's just been so great. So I hope you guys enjoyed these YA swap-in hauls. Next time I will write down every single book that I traded, so the videos will be more interesting. But I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time on The Bright Side. Bye!